That's the one good thing about doing these formal gigs. You get a sense of this thing that we don't intrinsically have, which is work ethic.
Screenwriting obviously is a very different process where there is a way more stricter timeline.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and obviously because it's so collaborative, you are working with so many other people's schedules and because I feel like with any kind of work you need to turn yourself on and off. But with stand up, you're always in a middle space. Like you're always kind of on and you're always kind of off. Your brain is always observed. But like with this job, you have to show up when it's a writing. You have to show up to that room, and for 6 hours a day, you have to be on.
Yeah, you have to. You have to be.
You don't have that choice, and I find that very daunting as a.
It is extremely daunting, and there's a couple of things about this. The first one being that the muse is incredibly overrated.
Right.
Inspiration is incredibly overrated.
Incredibly.
I don't think it's a criteria at all. Like होता है तो सही है. Meaning,
inspiration is when you're fucking I don't know, Mozart or some shit. Like for the average dude, it's like, bro, देख मेरे को बनाने गए. Okay.
No, and I would say that inspiration comes to everybody, but the conditions for it are that you have to start work.
Yeah, and you have to be your craft has to be on point to actually convert that inspiration into something usable.
Yeah, and
otherwise you're making sparks over wet grass. It's not going to catch a fire.
And the thing is that people wait. And this is ये एक और चीज है जो this is a PR problem that artists have. It's a purely PR problem. Okay. The PR problem is that the image of the artist is a person that as a lightning strikes and then ideas sparkle and then you write this gorgeous line, right? But that's not true. That's not true at all. If you want to be a professional artist, that's incredible that you can. Just imagine if your plumber came to your house and said ki nahi yaar, aaj I'm not feeling the inspiration to do your valve. You'd be like, get the fuck out of my house. I can't pay you because you're unemployable, right? So
but I feel like it's not. Here's what I've noticed. I completely agree with you, but I feel like the temperamental nature of what comes along with being an artist is something that I have consciously adopted in certain capacities. Like I'm okay with being temperamental with certain things now because I know I can get away with it because I am artist, because they're going to treat me a certain way because I am artist. So when I can benefit from their version what they think I am.
You should 100% manipulate people, but but if you want to get something done, you got to do away with the idea of inspiration for the first thing, for sure. Right? There's this great line by, it's a French writer. I'm not going to try to guess his name, but the line is that, be calm in your life so you can be chaotic in your work.
I know this. Yeah.
So I'm going to say Maupassant or one of those. Anyway, Balzac, maybe.
Mapadha.
So anyway, the point is,
bad jokes.
Do away with your inspiration wala hang up. वो नहीं होने वाला है तेरे को काम पे. And the weird thing is, the minute you start work, it happens, dude. It just happens. So trust that process. That's one. And the second thing about it is that it teaches you respect. Like that's one of the good things about writing in these very formalized environments, is that it teaches you respect for other people, which is not really something that you learn as a novelist or as a stand-up comedian, and especially not as a stand-up comedian. So I had this line which is that there are a lot of professional stand-up comics, but there are very few stand-up comics who are professional. Right?
Yeah, it's true.
So and that's the thing. So when you're writing for a TV show, right, what I mean by respect is there are hundreds and hundreds of people whose jobs and livelihoods depend on you delivering that script on time. There's a guy waiting on to create a set, and he can't do it because your lazy ass hasn't submitted that script. There are actors who need to rehearse who can't do it because your lazy ass didn't do it. And
थॉट ब्रेकडाउन नहीं हो रहा है, क्या नहीं
हो रहा है, dude, सब रुका है क्योंकि तू बोल रहा है कि नहीं, मेरे दिल में वो एहसास नहीं जग रहा है. Like चुतिया, तू लिख and then भेज. And the beauty of writing, I think, or anything, is the idea of drafts is a life changer, right? It's a beautiful thing. The idea of drafts. As a writer, you have zero resources that are costing you money,
Yeah.
right? So a painter, if they do a bad job, they have to scrape it off, and then it costs them money to buy paints and then do it again.
Yeah.
As a writer, it's zero cost. So keep scraping the words
Yeah.
and putting them back, scraping the words, putting them back. Who gives a fuck? The only thing you're losing is time.
Yeah.
So the more you work in drafts, the better your thing gets. And I think the last thing to say about this is the idea of getting rid of perfection. It's not going to be perfect. It never is. It never will be. Okay. There is the best that you can hope for in a collaboration is that other people pick up the genius in their departments, and
Right.
the sum is greater than the parts.
Right.
That's the real joy of collaboration. When you really collaborate with something good, it's always better than what you could do individually. But perfection ka the flaw is that there's a loss of transmission. You have an idea, it's beautiful in your head, it's perfect. When you start writing it down, 10% of it disappears.
Yeah.
When you do a second draft, about like another 5% gets shaved off.
Yeah.
Then it goes to an actor who may not understand what you're doing, and then another.
Yeah.
So by the time it goes up on screen, the worst outcome is that it's down to 10% of what you actually had.
Yeah.
That's the worst aspect. The best aspect is you come up with something, there's a loss of transmission, theek hai. But the actor has interpreted in a way that you didn't even know. So you've gained that 30% or whatever. So then it just adds up.
Yeah.
So get rid of perfection, because you're never going to be as good as you are in your head. Right? So be shitty, but be shitty in draft. So the shittiness gets
reduced,
mitigated.
Yeah.
Over time. So I think those are the things that and I think that makes you, that's the one good thing about doing these formal gigs. You get a sense of this thing that we don't intrinsically have, which is work ethic.
Yeah.